so I went about 2 years just almost every day having like some form of diarrhea. I thought this could help with my Crohn symptoms. My stool is consistent too, which is something that I hadn't experienced for years, since maybe before 2018. Hello everyone, I'm here and Joshi. Welcome to Game of Crohn's. Today we're going to be talking about the 30 plants a week challenge. So I touched upon this in my previous video around gut health, but I'll give a quick summary. So what is the 30 plant a week challenge? Tim Spector talks about this. The goal is to diversify your gut microbiome, and the most efficient way to do that is by diversifying your plant intake. Anything can be a plant. It's not just vegetables and fruit, but seeds, nuts, legumes, beans, lentils, grains. They all kind of coffee, because obviously coffee comes from a bean, tea, spices, you know, they all count as a plant. So the reason why I want to talk about this is because when I first heard Tim Spector talking about the challenge and his end result, which was to lose weight in a healthy manner, to improve sleep, to improve just general gut health, and also improve just your general well-being, immune system, etc. I thought this could help with my Crohn symptoms, and in turn help my long-term health as well. So before I started the diet, for years I had sort of loose stool, so I went about 2 years just almost every day having like some form of diarrhea. It was crazy, you know. And as you may know, if you have Crohn's or colitis, like this one is quite common for people with Crohn's and colitis, but also it can take a lot out of you, and you do end up feeling fatigued. You end up feeling more dehydrated because you're not having solid stool. Your energy, your sleep is also impacted through having these flare-ups. So I wanted to experiment with this, and I wanted to see if I could improve my gut health and experience any positive benefits to my long-term health when it comes to Crohn's. Within 2 months of changing my diet and sticking to this 30 plant a week challenge, my stool became a lot more solid, and consistently as well. You know, I went days and weeks where I didn't have sort of that Crohn's sort of stool, you know, that kind of very loose sort of diarrhea, almost like mashed potato kind of stool, you know. I went back to normal, and I haven't had that much consistent normal stool in years. You know, I kind of remember the last time, so you know, this is definitely a benefit of it. So redefining what a plant means is what I covered before, where the items are more than just, you know, fruit and veg. And once you wrap your head around, you know, what a plant actually is, when it comes to sort of your diet and your nutrition, it starts to be a bit more clear on how you can achieve the goal of hitting that sort of 30 plant a week number. So some hacks and recipes. So of course, setting yourself that 30 plant a week number, you know, can seem almost unattainable, but I found some pretty good like recipe hacks that I use, you know, that I include as part of my meal planning on the weekends, that help me by sort of about Wednesday to Thursday hit that 30 number. So some recipes include having like a stew, because obviously with a stew you can add as much vegetables as possible. It's also great because then you can eat the stew with sourdough bread, or you know, a variety of grains, which also then increase your plant intake. So that's like a really good meal hack. And also, you know, having more curries where you can then again add lots of different veg, and all the spices that are included within a curry also count as a plant. And then having, you know, then you can add your own protein to that as well if you want to add some kind of meat, or if you want to add maybe some beans or some lentils, then that's great too. And then again, eating that with grains, and maybe making your own grains, so like mixing pearl barley with something with another sort of healthy whole grain is ideal for like your gut microbiome. Another good hack would be to buy like a pack of mixed nuts, and having just a small amount a day, just a handful, or even buying a pack of sort of mixed dry fruits as well. So you can like So you can Google and see what dry fruits are best for you. But you know, one of my favourite ones is this like mango, passion fruit and coconut dry fruit mix. It's so good. All natural sugar as well. Just Google it or like search for it within your local supermarket and you should be able to find it. So I have a to-do list and an Excel spreadsheet where I have my meal plan, have a huge list of the different kind of plants that I can sort of include in my shopping list for that week, or during that week include in my meal plan, so then my gut microbiome is exposed to it, and that way it's just an easy way to track if I'm getting that sort of diverse number of around 30. The great thing about this is that I have noticed that both my energy levels and sleep have improved. I lost some of that sort of like Crohn's, creeping belly fat as well, which is great. My stool is consistent too, which is something that I hadn't experienced for years, since maybe before 2018. So, you know, by the end of 2023, I'd already been doing this 30 plant a week challenge, like maybe for 3 to 4 months at that point, and I'd already started to see results, like positive results. So I would highly recommend at least experimenting with this and just seeing which plants work best for you, seeing kind of what recipes work best for you, looking at the food combinations. I do have some free resources that I've put together, recipes, ways to track your plant intake that are useful. So please, you know, DM me and I'll share it with you for free, because obviously I want you to experience this positivity that I've been experiencing and this change as well, because I've not felt this good in a long time, and I think it's partly down with these sort of positive changes I've made through my own research and through being exposed to people like Tim Spector, Michael Mosley as well, and learning a bit more about sort of like the diversity of your gut microbiome and how that can impact your body overall. I hope you found this useful. Try the challenge if you can. Message me if you need any guidance or just the useful recipe hacks, and hopefully this challenge can help you stay healthy.